song before, but not by these cats. The Brass-A-Holics Gogo Brass Funk Band. I have them right here in the studio. Blackbird Special. Yeah, I actually have a little roster. Somewhere behind that monitor, I believe his name is Flott.
That's him. Flott.
All right, we got Winston. We got Austin manager Winston's handling the trombone. Dwayne, he would be handling the percussion, but instead he's handling the Panasonic. Filming all this. We got Robin on saxophone, Jason on tuba. They're playing tonight over there at the 12 bar. Most of all right, so Winston, lay it out for us. Brass-A-Holics, new band, right?
Of course, new band, different sound. We got something going on a little different that we want to make sure the city has an opportunity to hear. Go-Go Funk. When we say Go-Go Funk, it's like a mixture of what we already have in New Orleans, the funk and the culture, with just a mixture of a funk, of a go-go style. So we playing like most of the same music that you hear with a different style and different flavor to it.
I see Jason over there. I hope he's not the quiet one. How you doing?
I know when to shut up though.
Oh, well, it's good, especially when it comes to, you know, the old lady. Just gotta be quiet. Well, Jason on tuba now. You were holding down a really nice sound there. Where'd you study? Did you go to high school around here for tuba? Or?
I went to Carver Senior High School, but I basically had this Brass-A-Holic addiction before I was a Brass-A-Holic. So
yeah, well, it's one of the better addictions.
Yeah,
good music.
It's a legal one.
Yeah, good music. And Robin, you look familiar. I'm trying to figure out where I know you from.
Oh, sure, man. I mean, I play around a fair little bit. You might just see me here.
Stay busy.
Trying to, yeah.
Stay very, very busy. Now, the gig tonight, all we can say is it's open to the public.
Yeah, just come on out.
Come on out. You guys are actually doing a lot of work, though. A fairly new band, but I'm seeing that you've done a lot to give back to the community already with the earthquake benefit, and a concert for Japan. You've done a benefit for the Panama Truth Foundation at Tulane, benefit to the Boys and Girls Club, and so on and so forth. So you're already giving back before you've even had a chance to get, it seems.
Yeah, that's true. That's something the Brass-A-Holics are definitely big on. We want to give back to the community. You know, this community has done so much for the music industry around the world. So, I mean, that's the least we can do is give back. WWOZ, you guys know a lot about that. So, you know, it's right up our alley. That's what we want to do.
Well, I can just say I'm happy I'm in New Orleans playing the music of New Orleans. If it weren't for all this great music you guys were producing, I'd be in a world of trouble. You know, going to the stuff that everybody else is hearing on that satellite radio junk. You know, it's like instead we've got real deal music here that's being produced organically. You know, how did you guys come together? Speaking of organically,
Man.
Well, we came together. I basically was just looking for some guys to play some different music. You know, creatively, I just really want to go wherever I can go, and I really want to reach the sky's the limit. So I just needed a group of guys that were willing to jump in this water and just try anything at any time, and that's what we really pride ourselves on, playing music. Any kind of music, we just appreciate it.
well, and people who enjoy that song tonight over there at the 12 bar, 8:30 to 11 p.m. That's a gig you hold down on Wednesday nights, I understand.
Every Wednesday we get down.
See, so something you can look forward to on Wednesday nights. Now there's another gig coming up on Saturday night, I believe.
It's at the Blue Nile from 11, and we're rolling until we stop. So we'll see y'all Saturday.
Is that
we'll
upstairs or downstairs? You know,
it's gonna be downstairs.
Downstairs, all right.
Downstairs,
See it?
in the main room.
That's amazing. And of course, you know, you guys seem like you're on top of your game, which means you also have a website that you update on a regular basis.
Yes, that's www.brass-A-Holics.com.
Wait, one more time. What is it?
Brass-A-Holics.com.
And for those of you driving right now that shouldn't be writing anything down, you should be focusing on the bad drivers around you. I want to put up the link to the website up on today's playlist, so you'll see the song that they just played. You look at the playlist, you're going to see the song that they just played, Blackbird Special, Brass-A-Holics Gogo Brass Funk Band, and you better click right through there and find out more about these guys. I'm really always excited because to me, brass bands are so important on so many different levels. When we were getting back into the city, trying to figure out, you know, where are we going to get our culture back? It was the sounds of them horns on the streets that told us yes.
Yes.
And it's the sight of them young, men and women picking up the instrument and figuring out how to make it happen is what makes you know that the spirit of the city cannot be taken away.
Right, that's true. And speaking of young men and women, we just played a few weeks ago with a group called Positive Vibrations. They invited a bunch of students from around the nation to come to New Orleans and check out our culture and sit in with a lot of different bands. So we were privileged to be one of those bands to play with that group of kids, and they were very, very talented. So be on the lookout for those Positive Vibrations guys.
That's right. And a lot of what happens is bands like yourselves go out there and they play, and somebody sees what you're doing and they're like, hey, I want to do that.
Right.
They realize they got to work really hard. That's the one thing people got to realize. This didn't happen overnight.
No, it did not.
I got my grandfather's trumpet. It just stays in the case.
Leave it down there.
I don't want to scare anybody around because I live in the musicians' village, and I don't want anybody coming over there and cussing me out for disgracing my horn. But you guys sound great. I want to tell you, people out there in listening land, tonight's a great chance to go out and listen to some good music. If you can't make it tonight, the weekend's available for you over there at the Blue Nile. And that starts at around 11 p.m. and goes on until you stop, as you said.
Until we stop. We rarely take breaks. It has to be something serious. Maybe somebody must have to faint on the stage, but we pretty much keep ourselves in shape.
I actually almost passed out over there in D.C. when we were at that jazz festival. I'm serious. I stood up too fast. We kind of, I don't know, if you've been to our show, you'll know there's a point where the club gets really, really live, and I got a little too excited. Man, it was almost all over for me. But we still did not take a break. There was no break happening.
I don't believe in
We want to
breaks.
give a quick shout out to our guy Charles Fishman, the DC producer out there for the Jazz Fest. He's a great guy, and he's helping us go a long way in this industry. So shout out to Charles if you're listening.
Let's hope that he hear you at next Jazz Fest too, right?
Yeah.
And I would suggest my friend Robin, just make sure you get some electrolytes
Yeah.
before you
That's
get on
probably
that
not a bad
stage.
plan.
A little bit of electrolytes.
Get your Brass-A-Holics.
Open the sponsors, so
Yeah. That's right. Okay, let's get back to the music right now, gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having us.
All right, we're going to dig.